Welcome to Ultimate Skincare and Beauty Report. I'm Mary Winkenwerder. Lightening the skin can be an emotional mission of personal care as it involves transitioning the skin to a near original state. In the sea of solutions that claim to address this issue successfully, where can a viable solution be found? Joining us this episode is Dr. Ben Johnson of Osmosis Skincare to share with us more about the brand's solution to lighten skin. Dr. Johnson, welcome to Ultimate Skincare and Beauty Report.
Thanks, Mary. It's good to be here again.
It's great to have you join us. So what was the inspiration behind creating Enlighten?
Well, Enlighten is one of a few solutions that we are making for the hyperpigmentation problem that's out there. But we do have a very different perspective. You see, we believe that all hyperpigmentation, age spots, liver spots, melasma, all of those things, even a tan, is related to protecting your skin. It's a protective response that your skin has. So what I mean by that, why that's a unique perspective, is because most people think that age spots are a defect. Something's broken, something's not working because of sun damage. And it is because of sun damage, but the skin is actually making an age spot as an umbrella of melanin that protects that age spot. And so what we've done at Osmosis is gone after the source of the problem, which is the inflammation underneath the age spot. And that's why it's so effective. Now, we do have one product, Enlighten, as you mentioned, that is a great lightener, but it is designed to reduce the visible appearance of the age spot, but not address the source. So what's unique is we sometimes will combine Enlighten with a couple of other products in order to address the source while we're suppressing that melanin.
Gotcha. So what are the active ingredients in this product that make it work so well? I have used it, and it does work very well. I have a spot up here, and I've had it for, I want to say, about 15 years. And, you know, I've used products coming and going. Yes, you know, some of them work, some of them, whatever the case may be, that I did use this product. It does work, and it did, decrease the darkness of the spot.
Good.
Almost erasing it, which was very good. So.
Good. And so, yes, and like I said, I would add to that this other product called Rescue, but it's a conversation for another time.
Sure.
With Enlighten, the formula was designed to address all the different things that go into the manufacturing of melanin. So melanin is the brown color everyone sees.
Right.
So we start off with 1,3-beta-glucan, and what 1,3-beta-glucan does is it triggers scavengers to come along and help repair the spot. They're called macrophages, and so that's one unique ingredient. We have a lot of different strategies that are really kind of different than anyone else out there. Another ingredient is niacinamide. So the idea behind with niacinamide, what we want to do, and it's got some clinical evidence of being a lightener, but people don't understand how it works. The way it works is that it actually, again, works on the wound portion of the hyperpigmentation by dilating blood vessels, which feeds the skin. You see, every year of our adult life, we get a little bit less circulation going through our skin every year, and that keeps adding up. So if it's about 1% a year, by the time you're 50, you have 25% less circulation going through your skin, which means 25% less nutrition. So we use niacinamide to help support that process. Another ingredient we use is willow herb. That calms the inflammation because the skin inflammation makes more melanin. So the idea is we want to shrink the inflammation. We also use wild cherry bark extract, which is another ingredient that does that. We have an ingredient called Sim White, and Sim White is a tyrosinase inhibitor. So tyrosinase is an enzyme that's involved in making melanin, and Sim White is a very advanced blocker of that process. We have another one called Sepi White, and Sepi White works on the stimulation side of melanin, and then we have another product called nonapeptide, another ingredient that blocks the hormone trigger for hyperpigmentation, and I'm just remembering yellow dock root, which is another lightener, and then GABA, which is another lightener. So we've combined several lighteners, all of them with a different approach to the problem, because as you add all the different pieces together, you can do a tremendous amount of suppression if need be. So that's the combination. Yes, it's worked very well for us.
That's fantastic. Okay, so we have this product at home and we want to get the best use out of it. What are your tips for best use?
Tips for best use are spot and treat. So I come from the perspective that your skin creates melanin all the time. I'm looking at your skin, for example, Mary. You're fair-skinned, it seems.
Right.
And so you make a certain amount of melanin every day, and that melanin is protective. So if you use Enlighten on your whole face, you're going to remove some of the protective layers in your skin. So the idea behind Enlighten is spot treat the spots twice a day, and it will trigger the appropriate, functions to reduce melanin production. And you should see the results in the first few weeks to the first month for sure. The only time we see stubbornness is liver spots in particular, and sometimes with melasma. So we do take an internal approach to those two problems. But for age spots, it works wonders.
That's fantastic. And I want to go ahead and demonstrate how the product is dispensed so that everybody's familiar with that functionality. So there is, and this is a new product, by the way. So there it is.
Oh, there
it is. The product. It's an amber color. Nice amber color.
It is a slightly yellowish color, and there's a few ingredients in there that trigger that, but it massages into the skin without leaving any traces.
Very sheer. It's incredibly sheer. So is it safe for me to say that a little bit goes a long way?
Oh, absolutely, especially because you're spot treating. One pump, if you had 20 age spots, one pump might very well do that. Obviously, 2 pumps covers the whole face, but I would rather people not do that. So absolutely, it goes a very long way. My guess is if you had, let's say, 5 spots that were really bothering you, that product could last you 3 months.
Oh, wow, that's really good. Okay, so in what time period will we be able to see visible results after starting to use this product?
2 to 4 weeks. The problem with all lighteners like this, now we don't have any hydroquinone in there. I think hydroquinone is very toxic to the skin. But the problem with all lighteners is that when you stop using them, the mechanisms start working again and the spot can come back. That's why we typically also address the source of the problem so that when you stop using Enlighten, it doesn't come back. And that's the strategy I would use. But yeah, 2 to 4 weeks is a good expectation for results.
Okay, so defining regular use, what is regular use, and how long will this container last?
Spot treat twice a day is regular use, and it really just depends on how many areas you're treating, but I would say anywhere from 2 to 4 months.
Now, a lot of lightening treatments are strictly to be worn in the evening and used as an overnight treatment or an evening treatment. Is that the case for this product?
I don't know why they say that. The truth of the matter is that your skin, actually I think I know why and I can address why I think they say it. And it speaks to what I was saying earlier. If you use a lightener in the morning and you go out in the sun, you're going to have a little bit less protection. It sun sensitizes you. So my guess is that's why they're saying that. We take a different approach because the truth is in the morning your skin wants to make melanin and pigment just as much as it does in the evening. So if you let a whole 24 hours pass before you reapply the interrupters that are in that product, then you're going to start creating melanin again, right? So the idea is twice a day, and we stick by that, and we think it's the best approach.
Fantastic. All right, so we're interested in the product. Where can we purchase this product right now?
Enlighten through Osmosis is a professional-only product. You'll find it online, sold through our estheticians and other skincare professionals and physicians. It also comes in an MD version, so you might see Osmosis MD or Osmosis, and they both have, it's the same Enlighten product, actually. So they can find it all around online. We don't sell it directly because it is a professional product.
Okay, so this is professionally administered then?
Yeah.
Through treatment.
Well, I mean, it's professionally retailed, but it is not.
Gotcha.
At home, you're fine using it.
Gotcha. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So where can we catch up with Osmosis Skincare and connect with your online community?
Yeah, you can take a look at osmosisskincare.com, and there are chat rooms all around the world talking about the amazing results from Osmosis. So that's, as far as community goes, that might be a nice place to start. But osmosisskincare.com to read more about our approach to hyperpigmentation, I think would be a great start. Fantastic.
All right, Dr. Johnson, thanks so much for joining us. It's been great visiting with you.
Well, thank you.
All right, catch up with me on my blog, www.beautybeauty.com, and on Twitter @BeautyPublicist. Everyone, thanks so much for joining us on Ultimate Skincare and Beauty Report. Have a beautiful and successful week. Mwah.